Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Cheap Recipes. As you see before you, this is all the ingredients you need to make, I won't call it a Bolognese because there's probably some Italian people out there who'll kick my ass for that. But yeah, I'm going to make for you a pasta sauce today. Actually, one thing I forgot first is my good old frozen diced onions. And if you look, these are only £1 and you get like a good, I don't know, 4 large onions worth in these, which is not a bad thing. Anyway, first things first, the mince. This is again from Asda in the 3 for £10 selection. You may think that looks like quite a lot of mince, and it is. Basically, I'm going to be doing 2 recipes with this mince, but I need to get that on the go. So, large pan. Yes, I know my pans are getting a bit old, I need to buy some new ones. But unfortunately I'm not that rich. And I do like to buy the non-stick ones. And meat in the pan. Careful not to get any of that blood or anything on anything else. And meat is in the pan. Now what I like to do with this, because I absolutely love garlic, is, don't worry, this hand hasn't touched the meat, is to sprinkle that with some garlic granules while it cooks, and that adds like a nice flavour to it as it cooks. That's going on to cook. I shall see you in a minute. Folks, we're back to the Bolognese sauce. As you can see, the mince is almost cooked. There's a few little red bits left, but that's okay. And what I like to do is I like to just drain that off, so I'll be back 2 seconds. I know the mince is drained off. That's quite a bit of mince there for just 2 people. So what I like to do is I separate that. So I'll be sticking half of it over here, which is another recipe I'll show you soon. You see, you're now left with roughly half the mince. Alright folks, mushrooms have been clanked up. I'll throw them in. Once again, we're back to my garlic granules, which, where's my spoon? Small spoon. Nice big spoonful of garlic going in. Oregano, because I like oregano. I'm getting a bit carried away watching my American programs there. Yeah, the oregano. I prefer the oregano flavour the most in like mixed herbs, so I like to increase the flavour of the oregano in the cooking I do. And next, one mixed herb. Go. I go straight in. Get some of that. And we want 1, 2, 3 of them. Right folks, just had a little tiny bit of a clear up and prepared the rest. I've opened the tin of tomatoes. They're chopped tomatoes. I've chopped up a single fresh tomato because adding a nice bit of fresh tomato gives it a nice bit of a zingy flavour. I've added the 2 beef stock cubes, and now we want a teaspoon of perrins going in. Actually, make that 1.5. A little bit more in there than it usually is. And the tin of tomatoes. Alright, I know it looks messy on the side at the moment, but that'll all be cleaned up. Don't worry about that folks, I regularly make a lot of mess when I do stuff. So we do our nice mix around. There we go, look at that. Now what I usually do with this is I'll stick it on a very low heat for about a good 2 hours. It's night time now, so I cook everything in the night time so it's nice and prepared for tomorrow. And that's that. Basically, after 2 hours, you can serve that with some pasta. It usually makes about 6 ladlefuls, something like that. And a ladle and a half is 1 portion per person, so you get 4 meals out of that one. What I usually do is I'll use half of it and then freeze the other half for later on in the fortnight. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Cheap Recipes. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there because this is still pretty new to me. Like and subscribe and tell me if you've liked this recipe. Goodbye folks. Alright folks, there's a little addendum here. I forgot to actually add the onions. So add another like nice large handful of the frozen onions, and then you stick around to cook.